Hey, what up, what up, Social Cam World? How y'all doing, man? Got to my boys, Minnesota Vikings, done it again. Man, how y'all doing tonight, man, out there, man? Oh, man, these new filters is crazy. This watercolor filter is really nice, gives it good color, man. It's kind of tight, man. Hey, man, I wanted to kick it with y'all a little bit, man. Bring the scores, bring some NFL scores around out here tonight. You know, talk a little bit about sports, man. You know, basically football, that's what I've been into. I ain't been into much basketball yet. But when football season's over, I just flip it over to basketball. I don't have much left to go, but, you know, that's just me. I like football, okay? So we're going to talk about the Minnesota Vikings, okay? Christian Ponder, 52-yard run today. Walsh, their kicker, had 3 big kicks, one for 41, one from 56 out. Man, he's a banger. Then another one from 39, I believe, somewhere around in there. I mean, that kid got 9 straight over 50. Man, he's bad. He got a strong leg. He can boot that ball. Anyway, AP, man, he only had 86 yards, but I believe he had 3 carries over 20 yards. You know, 20 yards plus, man. 3 carries over 20 yards. That's a good chunk to be popping people with, you know. Then he had a few other nice runs that were, you know, taking chunks from him too. But he only had 86 yards on the day. But that's what left everything else open. Like for Toby Gerhart. Toby Gerhart goes in. They pop him at right behind the line of scrimmage with his muscle, you know, with that fullback strength. He just went on in there, boom, punched it, took him in the end zone with him, man. Minnesota 23-6, man. That's how they do, man. Man, San Francisco, they got spanked today. That little quarterback, I can't even think of that guy's name. It's just, I can't think of it right now. But anyway, he's 5'6". He's a scrambler. They win tonight 42-6, okay, over San Francisco 49ers. If I didn't see it, I wouldn't have believed it, okay? You got the New York Giants getting beat by the Baltimore Ravens 33-14. Ray Rice killing them, man. That guy, he's a monster too, man. That's another full-fledged man at the running back position, man. Ray Rice, y'all, man. He gets in behind the line. He gets in behind his lineman. Boom. As soon as he see that field, that little hole out left or right or straight through, he's gone. You can't even stop him and catch him. And he'll hit you hard. We got Cleveland and Denver. Man, Peyton Manning, he's eating them up, man. This dude, man, he's almost up for MVP. Come on, he's a comeback too. This guy come back from a neck injury, man, playing for the Denver Broncos. Man, they take on Cleveland and take them out 34-12, okay? Chicago over Arizona. Arizona couldn't give them much. They're on their 4th quarterback of the season. Whatever his name, Hoyt, that was the last guy standing in there today. Lindley started it off, but couldn't do nothing, got intercepted on, and Ken Wisenhunt said, I had enough, man. So they just threw the little new guy in there, man. Hopefully he can make something happen. No, that wasn't going to be possible. This guy's had only a few reps in practice. Anyway, Chicago takes them 28-13. Man, special teams, though, block field goal. Cardinals get a touchdown. Luckily, Chicago had put some points on the board because it could have been a closer game. Chicago didn't do too well either, as far as I'm concerned. Man, look at St. Louis. Steven Jackson in St. Louis, 28-13 over Tampa Bay Bucks. Man, Cincinnati Bengals, man, they're back at it, 13-10 over Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is out of the playoff hunt. They're done. Washington Redskins are still in there trying to, you know, they're still in there, you know, for the playoffs, 27-20 over Philly. Robert Griffin Jr. III came back, done his thing, you know, ran it a little bit. He tried to stay off, but he threw a lot of long balls, and, you know, Santana Moss and company made good catches today, okay? That was 27-20, man. Then we got San Diego, man, Rivers over the Jets. The Jets was on their 3rd string quarterback. There wasn't no Tim Tebow. There wasn't no Mark Sanchez. They were on a 3rd string quarterback. I didn't even expect them to get 17 points, but San Diego took them down 27-17. Miami, man, over the Buffalo Bills, 24-10. We got Indianapolis Colts 20-13 over Kansas City. The season for Andrew Luck has been a great one, man. I think he's into getting the most passing yards by a rookie this year. Okay, so that might be a record for him. You know. Okay, and also they took that game 20-13. It was New England. They beat Jacksonville Jags 23-16. Tom Brady wasn't having it after they got beat down last week by the San Francisco 49ers. Man, Jacksonville just didn't have a chance. Brady was still mad. Tennessee Titans, man, didn't have a chance of a prayer against Aaron Rodgers and company. Man, 55 points on the board. 55-7, man. That's crazy. New Orleans Saints, man, they just barely pulled one off. The Vikings, by their win, took the Saints right out of their playoff contention as it's over. But the Saints win over Dallas 34-31 in overtime. It was a real flaky overtime, but it was overtime and it happened. So, Carolina Panthers, they beat the Oakland Raiders 17-6. Atlanta and Detroit. Man, Atlanta is playing some football this year, man. I don't know. They're, Jones and what's the other brother's name? I can't remember, but they might have two of the best receivers in the NFL. Coming from Matt Ryan, he's been a great quarterback the last couple years. He's growing, he's getting better every year. It seems like been watching this guy for the last couple years, and he's been getting good. He's going to be one of the greats. He's destined for the Hall of Fame too. So, keep eye on Matt Ryan. Man, they took on Detroit Lions 31-18, man. That's it for the NFL, man. I just wanted to kick it with y'all about that a little bit, man, and holler. Man, also, man, let's say some prayers, man, for Shady Hook Elementary again out there in Connecticut. It's going to be hard for them kids to get through it. That was a whole classroom of children wiped out. One class is completely gone. Okay, so these kids are going back to school after the holiday breaks with a whole classroom just gone. I mean, that was a traumatic thing. I don't know how these kids are gonna adjust after this, but I know I've been through things in my life, and I know there's trials and tribulations, but that's something that, man, these social workers and psychiatrists and doctors and parents and school teachers, it's going to have to be a collective thing to take care of that community, take care of the children that weren't physically affected by that shooter out there, that lunatic shooter. I wish somebody would have been there with a gun to blow his brains out before it happened, but it didn't happen. So, man, everybody say prayers for them families out there, man. Y'all have a great day, man. It's your brother Divine. Remember, say prayers for my wife Nancy Muhammad. She's suffering with cancer. I mean, it's been a rough ride this year. It's been horrible. So keep your prayers coming, man. We love it. God is merciful. I recommend world peace, man. This your big brother Divine. Just wanted to bring the NFL to you, man. God bless y'all, man. I'm out.